Reform have sent shockwaves through British politics, with a stunning performance in the local elections and a dramatic parliamentary by-election victory in Runcorn and Helsby. The party's gains signal a seismic shift in the UK's political landscape, challenging the dominance of Labour and the Conservatives, while ushering in what polling expert John Curtis calls a five-party system. Reform UK has emerged as the biggest winner in the local elections, securing outright control of several county councils across England. In a historic upset, the party won majorities in Kent, 57 of 81 seats, Staffordshire, Lincolnshire, Lancashire, Durham, Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire. Across 16 of the 23 councils reporting, Reform amassed nearly 500 councillors, gaining 476 seats and outpacing its rivals. The BBC's projected national vote share placed Reform at 30%, well ahead of Labour, 20%, the Liberal Democrats, 17%, and the Conservatives, 15%. Nigel Farage addressed supporters after Reform took control of Durham County Council, regarding diversity, equity and inclusion. He framed this as part of Reform's push to reduce excessive expenditure and give council taxpayers better value by scaling back local government. Farage also mentioned plans to audit long-term council contracts to cut costs.
For many of you, you won't have been in council office before, but remember, stick to our principles. And I would advise anybody who's working for Durham County Council on climate change initiatives or diversity, equity and inclusion or anything, or things they could go on working from home, I think you all better really be seeking alternative careers very, very quickly. We want to give council taxpayers better value for money, we want to reduce excessive expenditure, we want to find out who the long-term contracts are signed with and why, and reduce the scale of local government back to what it ought to be. Providing social care, providing SEND needs for kids. Oh, and I nearly forgot, mending potholes. Let me promise you, if you can mend the potholes, get the right technology, get the right contract, you will all be re-elected in 4 years' time. I've been on this political road for
In a nail-biting parliamentary by-election in Runcorn and Helsby, Reform UK's Sarah Polchin clinched victory by just 6 votes after a recount, overturning a Labour majority of nearly 15,000 from the 2024 general election. This result, the closest by-election since World War II, made Polchin Reform's 5th MP and sent a clear message. Reform is a serious contender. Electoral calculus projections suggest that a similar swing nationwide could deliver Reform a landslide victory with 420 seats in a general election.
Parties, they're not the two main parties anymore. Reform is one of the main parties, and this movement of energy is going to carry on across the country. What we've done here in Runcorn and Helsby is made history tonight, overturning that a massive Labour majority, and I think it's a sign that people are fed up with both parties. They feel let down by the Tories, let down by Labour, and the Labour have only been in for 10 months, but they're ready for change, and we are going to provide that party of hope.
Darren Grimes, former GB News presenter, has won a seat as a Reform UK councillor for Anfield Plain and Tanfield in Durham County Council, securing 49.7% of the vote in the 2025 local elections. His victory, part of Reform's takeover of Durham, with 65 of 98 seats, marks a political shift in the Labour stronghold.
No, this is a huge day. Congratulations on winning your seat. Tell me, what is it like in there, shoulder to shoulder with all your Reform colleagues?
Listen, I was knocking on doors only the other day, and a fella invited me in, and he had GB News on, and he said that GB News has been a strength and stay in keeping them sane throughout an insane period for our country. So, I think GB News ought to pat itself on the back for that. But look, it's been so lovely to receive so many well wishes as well from viewers of the channel who I think have quite missed cheeky banter and all the rest of it. There's going to be a bit less of that. I've got to be serious now, and we are serious about delivering for people. It's been really humbling to actually receive the support of so many, and now we've got to deliver for them.